Tikhonov's Commonality Armed Forces, or TCAF, are another strong EU team. They qualified in third place for this year's World Championships. They were playing in the World Championships last year, but it was an extremely different roster, and they pretty much got all new faces. So I feel it's fair to say, a completely new team this year. Elswitch, do you want to run through their core players, seeing as you might be familiar with some of them from CW?
Yeah, TCAF, longtime CW team. We spent a tour in Liao. They are a Liao loyalist unit, so we've bumped into them a few times. Paul Gadlin G, Dr. Alex Sludupt, Artenes, Openix, Illihem, Shaman 1900, and MK4 19661. They've a big presence in faction play. Really good synergized team. They've always played pretty well together. Typical aggressive Russian behavior. So you can expect to see a lot of them out of that during the semifinals.
New additions this season. They've added Combat, Mr. Nixon, Flea, and CL27 onto the roster. Recently in competitive history, 5th place in EU Star League 6v6, 4th place in EU Division A for MRBC in Season 9, qualified, as said earlier, in 3rd place for this year's World Championships. It's a very different roster from TCAF in 2016. MDM, do you have anything to say about these guys?
Yeah, TCAF to me is kind of a fun team to watch in that, you might not recognize some of the players on the team, depending on what situation you follow, right? And I don't think anyone would say that they are, player for player, maybe the highest skill European team. I don't think that's a true statement, but they work very well together as a team, and they're kind of fun because they do a lot of good in-game strategies, reactions to sort of things. They're one team that you can kind of always expect, even if you're up on trades on them or something, and you got them you feel like you got them on the ropes, and then you realize, oh, they've been playing the cap strat this whole time, and suddenly now you're in a world of trouble. They're kind of that team that I really enjoy watching them do some different strategies than maybe what you normally see out of a competitive team.
They did qualify for third place this year, and they've had a fair bit of success both in Star League and in EU Division A of MRBC. And again, they are a unit that has been around for a little while, so most people familiar with the MWO comp scene will recognise the name.